Hello, everyone. Welcome to Off the Court with Harbin Council. Today, I want to talk to you about a quote that I came across the other day, and it says that you don't drown from falling in the water. You drown because you stay there. Okay? And I want you to get that now. And I was on my treadmill this morning working out, and that quote just came to my mind, and I started thinking about so many ways that we always think that we're drowning, or we may be drowning, but we're drowning because we're staying there. We're not getting up. Okay, so if you got some things that's going on in your life where you're drowning, you may be drowning in your finances, you may be drowning in your relationships, you may be drowning on your job, you may be drowning in whatever you're doing. All right, the good news is that you don't have to stay in there. You can get up out of that water. You can get up out of that situation that you're in, but you decide to stay there. Okay, don't stay there. Get up. All right, you can change the narrative of your story. You can change the narrative of your finances, or your job, or your relationships. But they're not changing because we're staying there. Okay, get up. All right, I know life has hit you hard. I know you've been knocked upside the head so many different ways. I know things ain't happening the way you want them to happen. Your children are disrespecting you. The people on your job are disrespecting you. The people in the community are disrespecting you. But guess what? You don't have to stay there. Get up out of that, man. Get up out of that. And see, we want to stay there and wallow in it and wallow in it. We want people to feel sorry for us. Nobody's going to feel sorry for you. Everybody else got their own problems. Okay? Only you can make the decision to get up out of that water. All right? And stop drowning. All right? You've got to do it. And I was speaking with some young men yesterday that I do some consulting work with. And one of the things that I was talking to them about is that you got to be intentional with what you're trying to do. Okay, you got to be disciplined with what you're trying to do. All right, you have to be prepared for what you're doing. All right, and you got to make sacrifices. So in order for you to get up out of that water, all right, you got to be disciplined, man. You got to be intentional. And I love that word intentional, man. You got to be intentional. You got to want to do this. You got to, on purpose, every day get up and go out and get it. All right. And that's the problem. You don't have any intentionality about anything, but you want things to change, but you're not doing anything to make it change. Okay, now I might be speaking from a little bit of passion this morning, but that's how I feel, man. We walk around in life in the water instead of just getting up and saying, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to shake the water off and I'm going to go out here and I'm going to do it. But we won't do that because why? We don't have discipline, all right? And you know what? It takes discipline for me to get up every morning and work out, okay? I don't want to do it, but I know that I got to do it. I know that I need to do it. So guess what? I'm going to do it, and I'm not going to wait for somebody to tell me to do it. All right, I've got to be intentional. All right, I got to do it on purpose every day. There's things that you should be doing that's going to get you up out of that water. You got to do it. You got to take that step. Okay, you got to take that step. All right, it ain't going to be easy all the time. It ain't going to be comfortable all the time. But guess what? You're never going to know until you take that step out there, man. All right, so take that step. Go out there today. All right, get up out of that water. Stop drowning. You've been drowning too long. All right, because underwater you can only hold your breath for so long anyway. All right, so why are you still holding your breath, man? Why are you still killing yourself? All right, get up out of there. Okay, get up out of there. Okay, so hope this message has been a blessing to you, and I pray that you just take some of the things that I've said and look at it. And if you're drowning, I know everybody's not drowning and listening to this, but if you are drowning, all right, it's time to get up. All right, it's time to get up. And also, before I close, I just want to share too, I've put it out there on social media that I'll be having a workshop session on October the 4th here in Camden. I've sent out the flyers for it. So I just want to encourage you to attend. We're going to be talking about finding your purpose and that type of thing. And it's going to be a great session. I'm pumped up about it. I'm ready for it. So it's $20 for the session. And the registration deadline is September the 12th. So just follow the information on the flyer. And if you have any questions, just contact me and I'll answer them for you. Okay. Thanks for listening, and God bless, and hope you have a great day.